How are you? How is my loves? I came on to say hi, 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 hi. Hi, I'm doing my social rounds for this beautiful, literally blessed Monday. Okay, you can't fit in and out. You can't fix in and out. She is beyond the favor of blessings. You know what I mean, right? She's blessed and highly favored. So if you're gonna come at her with daggers, bring it. But I love you, everyone. This is like a really beautiful day. So what's everybody up to? I know no one's on. Hi, Richard. Hello, Richard's in the house. Everyone, this is like a really, hi, Richard. Beautiful day. I will be. So I'm. Oh my gosh, Richard! I have done so many pictures. I will show you on the backdrop. I have been taking pictures of albums all morning to put on my online store because I'm going to have major discounts. I mean, no joke, because I might have 2 albums or 3 albums for the price of one. So I don't know what I'm doing, but all I know is I went through this stack right here. And it took, so I had to do everything on this one. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but here's the thing. Hold on a second, everybody. But here's the thing. Oh my God. Here's the thing. I had to mark all the description on the back of the album and the time, the number and everything. So that's what takes the most time. So, that's what I had to do to put the number of what it is and then put it back in the seal, write all the stuff down. And so that's what I'll be doing. So I will show you. Let me give you a little rundown today. So special. Hi. Look at my little piece of my, I had to make a necklace, right? With a piece of my art. I had to, this is a little board actually. This is a little top board. This is a little 2x2 top board. Isn't that cute? So I made some jewelry actually and some earrings to sell this summer. And so this is my little top board. Because a girl gotta tap it out, right? I love it. On this type, come on now. On this intuitiveness, right? Right. I am getting so much done. So everyone just brace yourself because I'm going to have these albums are so beautiful. The pictures turned out absolutely incredible. Let me show you on the green screen. Hi, everybody. Hi, Cyrus, Joy, Anto, Robert Lee is in the house. Hi. Let me pour some sugar on yours. Come on and fire yours up. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling blessed. Thank you, affectionate. Yes, right? You have to have a blessed day. But I'll show you on the background, everybody, on the green screen. Hi, everybody. Let me show you what all a girl has been working on here. She's working it. Can you work it? Can you work it? Did your thing down, tip it, and reverse. Right, okay, Tina, stop there. They're not into all that Missy Elliott stuff, but isn't it? Okay, look at this, everybody. Look, this is this picture turned out so beautiful. I took this, it has a number down, well, it has its own number, but look how beautiful that turned out. See, that turned out absolutely incredibly beautiful. And so let me do the little rundown for you. Here's another one that turned out fab. Oh, I'm so happy all of you are on with me today. Look at this. This picture turned out so pretty. When I took the pictures of the albums, look how beautiful that turned out. So everyone, I will be having deep discounts because I make so much art and I tap out so much art. My intuition just wants to tap and tap and tap, and I gotta refrain and hold this thing back, right? Because the art is just, oh my gosh. So I mean, the art has got to go. So on my online store, everyone, I will put a price there. But listen, if you want me to take that price down, please let me know. I just don't know how to price art. I don't know how to do that. Hi, Joyanto. Isn't that beautiful? It looks so beautiful on an easel. And so Mr. Butch is going to be making me easels for all of you that purchased the albums. It's just he's not feeling well right now. He's still under the chemotherapy treatments. But you have to So I'm sorry. I mean, you can go to anywhere and get an easel, but once Mr. Butch is better, then But look at this. Thank you, everybody. I love you. And you know what, girls? Got a little blessed day going on. Look at this. And this one turned out so beautiful. Look at that. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So, today, everybody, listen, a girl has got to do something today. I got to tell you what I got to do today. I'm going to tap out something so badass today because you know what? I felt like last night my grip was off so bad last night. Look at this. Look how pretty that album looks. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm gonna snack it down and I'm gonna put. Do you let people bid? Yes, you can bid on the art. You can let me know whatever you want, whatever. There's only one of a kind. So whatever you get, that is actually the original piece of art, even on the boards. I only take pictures and have the pictures. So when somebody buys a piece of art, I just put across sold, or sometimes I, gift some things out. So yeah, that's all I do. So I don't keep the original at all. I ain't got time for that. Tina, I would need a warehouse for all that stuff. Fixing it ain't got time for that. No. So when you buy my art, you literally buy the original piece. You will see all kind of gobbledygook writing on the back. You know what I'm going to write. And that's the mystery of it. Because you just don't know what I'm going to be writing on the back of this. It could be about when I tapped out about somebody. And you're going to see that on there, and that's the original piece you got. You will know what I'm talking about because you can go back into these shows. I tap everything live. So there's no misunderstanding that that's not the original piece because you can go back in through the YouTube videos and they will be right there. Thank you, Robert. Yes. So this is what I'm doing today, everyone. So it's a lot going on today. But I just had to make my little dance runs all around Instagram. Then I went to Facebook and now swinging it back around to all of you, right? But so yeah, that's what I've been doing. And so it's just on and on and on and on and on today. And let me show you. I have to show you just more beautiful stuff here because these are my loves. Look at this, everyone. Look how pretty. This looks so beautiful on an easel. You see faces, and I can't believe it's so intriguing, everybody. It's just so intriguing. I don't know what number this is. I should be telling you the numbers as I'm holding this up, but they'll be on the online store today. So these are the batch right here that I just got to upload this. I'll just be uploading after I get done talking to all of you. But stay tuned for tonight, everybody, because listen, we got more tapping to do, right? We got more tapping to do. We got more to do. And tonight is going to be, I'm going to call this, since everything's been so humdrum and so much bad stuff, and I'm not trying to fit in to feel all that, are you? So tonight is going to be this kind of like soothing tap. And I'm going to just take my mind to wherever it wants to go. I'm going to allow the board to be my guide. And guess what? I'll probably use, let me get it real quick. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay, let me get. Okay, let me grab it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna be using a color, some things different tonight because I'm gonna take. Hold on a second. Sorry. I got stuff in my hands. Sorry. I'm trying to put stuff in my hands. I am so sorry. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start out with this, everyone. Hold on a minute. That goes with that. I'm going to start out with this little tap tool. This is the smallest tap tool that I have. It's very tiny. And it's going to be the most soothing tap tool tapping tonight. Because guess what? I'm going to try. I've never done this before live. Maybe I should do it right now so we can try and fix it and see how it's going to go. but I'm going to take and tap and see how long. Like, look at this on this album. What are we going to see with the tiniest? Come on now, should I do this now and then we'll do it later, right? Come on now, right? Oh, tonight. Definitely, because we got a lot of stuff to tap out, right? Of course. This isn't Big Bertha, but this is Big Bertha's sister. This is Lucy. This is Big Bertha's sister. Let me find Big Bertha. Where's Big Bertha at? Okay. And I'll tell you the truth. I'm getting I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to have to make my own Big Bertha because this is the only one that I could find anywhere. And this is the only Big Bertha. And as you see, I've already had the glue up in here a couple times because, I mean, I work it so hard. This is like the second closest to Big Bertha, these two. But you see how I use it so hard, right? These taps get worked, everybody. So Big Bertha, I try to only use it when I can until I can find something. But if not, I will make my own Big Bertha. And so I'll have to get the sponge and make my own Big Bertha. So if worst comes to worst, I mean, you know, but tonight's going to be incredible. Tonight's going to be incredible. Right? Serious. Right. Yes, Jason. Yes, Jason. It's gonna be wonderful tonight, everybody. And I know, like last night, I am sorry, everyone. I was off my game so bad. I really shouldn't have came on live last night because you know why? Here's the thing with my intuition, everybody. I gotta tell you, you gotta figure. I pulled up to Dollar General, okay, and my intuition was real good and stuff. I pull up there and a man needs a skit scat, right? Okay, I didn't know what that was, but it's a jump. So I'm in the middle of jumping some man's car, trying to quick get out of there and get back here. So when I sat down, I didn't even give my intuition enough time to recharge and get, you know what I mean? And then when I sat down, oh my God, my brain was so scattered here and there. And when it's intuition and you're trying to do something, it doesn't work like that. I have to really, you know what I mean? I can't just go, shop, and drop down like in the seat and all that chaotic bullshit going on with scats and charging up people's cars that didn't even. It was too much. It was overload for my brain. So my intuition was just churning like this. And I don't like that. I've never had that happen before, but it was churning weird. And I didn't like that. So that's why last night was kind of fuzzy. But it ended well. It ended well, everybody, I must say. It always ends well. Right? Oh my goodness. But I don't know. Do you want me to do this now? Because listen, I am taking a little break from this. Hold on a second. I am taking a little break from doing all this numbering. Look, I got the numbers and oh my God, I've been doing this all morning. So I can test this out. I've never done this. So what I'm going to do is, everyone, I got to take this background down because like it'll mess up in the middle of me tapping. I don't know why. Yeah, it was terrible. And then my roommate was pissing me off. I mean, okay. All right. Okay, Tina, that's too much information. But it was awful. I really should not have came. It was too much. I couldn't handle it. It was really, I was shook up in my mind. When my intuition drags, I've never had it like that. Never. And it scared me. It really did. I'm thinking, well, can I tap out something? This is weird. But it was too much crazy stuff, right? And so, look, here's what I'm going to do with this album. And I might test it right in front of all of you because I don't want to make a fool of myself tonight and just be trying to do something I never fixing it done. Because I'm going to take this is the tiniest tap I've ever seen in my life. This is the tiniest tap. And I wonder what we can come up out of this. I'm going to try it, right? Might as well. We're fixing to find out, right? Let me get what paint. I'm going to use some paint. So in order to get some faces and stuff, and I'm going to also use this This brush here is actually a barber brush, and it's for beards where they dip in the soap and then they go like that. But you know, anything I try to use for tap. So I'm gonna mix that in this and see what comes up out of this. Hold on a minute. Let me get a little paint. Let me grab a little paint. Because I love it. It's gonna be something good. Gotta grab paint. I don't know how this is going to be. We're going to hit this grip. Now, these are my three main colors that I use, especially when I'm doing a private intuitive notion for someone that they want their own private. It could be about anything. Here's the main colors. So here's a tip, everybody. If you're an intuitive person like I am, there's no disrespect to anybody else that's card readers or intuitive people like myself. Listen, everybody has their own jive and role, right? When you're doing that and you're doing it with art or even you're painting, I don't know how to draw. I just do my tap art. When you're trying to get clarity of the situation, right? Always start out with black, okay? And then you filter in with the white and the gray, and that will give you the picture of what's going on. I'm not joking you, I swear to you. You don't, unless your intuition tells you, if you're, like, say somebody's, because I've had taps to where I had to ask, I mean, families have asked me where their person was murdered or what have you, then there is a different story. Because it could be, yes, they did get murdered, and it could have been about money. So you have to add green or red for blood. So, you know, you got to filter in however your intuition is working with you. And so that's what I do. But the main base colors that you start out with are black, white, and gray. And that will tell you the story. And then your intuition will fill in the parts that need to be filled in. Okay? Hold on a second. There's my roommate. Hold on a second. So that's what happens. Hold on one second. One moment, everybody. We have to move to a different situation here. We have to move to a different space. One moment. One moment, everybody. I'm trying to move to the top sofa. Hold on. this off. Okay, sorry everybody. I had to move everything because my roommate came, so I had to move everything literally. So okay, we're going to do this now. Look at this. See that? So let me take it off the background because we won't be able to do the art tapping if I don't take it off the background. And let me see. Hold on one second. And we're going to tap tonight is going to be something different because guess what? We're going to tap out a scenery. I got this old picture at Goodwill and I just wanted it for the frame. So I took that all apart and it's right there. Tonight we can tap out a huge piece of art. That way I can set it up back here so it can be more classy for the show, okay? Because, all right, everybody's like, Tina, okay. So I understand. All right, I get it. Let's just move on from the bullet in the mouth and let's just get a good scenery going on here. So I figured tonight, now this piece is that big. I will actually, before I start this, I want to show you this real quick. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm going to show you what we're going to do tonight. And look at this. This is really, dang. Okay, everybody. Look at this. See this? This is the piece that we're going to make a piece of art. We're going to do the art on this. Okay? I got this. Hold on a second. And here is there's an old picture on this back, but we're going to do it right on here. So imagine that being up there. You see what I mean? So this is going to be what we're going to make the piece of art out of. So that could be really good too for tonight since, okay, so I just showed you that really quick. So let's get in the middle of this. So I wonder how this is going to look, everyone, when I take this and mix and do this. I wonder how that's going to tap out. Is everybody with me? Come on now. Hit that subscribe and the like button. Thank you. But look at this. We're going to try this right now because I'm excited to see. I don't want to look like a fool tonight. I don't want to come on and look like a fool, right? So I'm going to start with this and let's see how this works. Look. Let's see, everybody. I'm going to take it down and let's find out how this is going to look with a little tiny tap and the Barbara brush that they put the soap in. So we're going to do a combination. So we're going to, it flipped around on me. Did you see that? So look at this. So I'm going to take it around real, it's going, man, look at this. I don't want to look like a fool tonight. Don't make me look like a fool. Look at this. Let's see what this little baby got in it. Let's see. I wonder if it's got some gusto or how long it's going to actually come and make a piece of art that is just going to blow our minds. Look at this. It's going to take, who knows? Who knows? Let's see what it's going to do. It's going to take a lot of time. I don't even know. Let's see. But I'm going to tap. Now I'm going to take this because it might, let's see what happens with this. Let's take this brush, and just go out around like this. One moment, everybody. 1 moment. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Okay, everybody. Yes, I do, Joanne, too. I love you. Okay. Sorry, everybody. You have no idea. I'm about to... I ain't got no idea. You have no idea. Let's not even fixing to even go there. Let's just keep going. Let's do this. Jesus. Take the wheel. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, everybody, for hanging on. Let's just try to get this beautiful art, okay? I'm sorry I had to start and stop. It wasn't planned like this, okay? So please forgive me. But you know what? Stuff just happens I mean, everybody, when you have people, roommate stuff, it can be terrible. It can be not funny. Okay, so look. So we're going to try something now. I done this. Let's see what this brush, let's see what it has for me. I'm sorry, everybody. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you so much. I mean, that's so embarrassing, but listen, I'm a real person. I mean, I'm an honest person. Do you think, I don't lie to any of you. If I lied to you, I'd be, I don't do that, everyone. It's just how it is. I don't do that. But I will be going different places like Gettysburg or something and taking this. Oh, look at this. That's like making a burst. Look at that. That is insane. Wow. I don't lie to anybody. See, I think, I'll tell you the God's truth, everybody. I think this is damn near probably the most realest channel besides Charlie B's and some other ones that you ever find. I don't sugarcoat anything. This is real stuff. I don't lie to any of you. Do you ever see me coming on here fibbing to any of you? It ain't gonna happen. If you see this, you hear that's just life, right? I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I am not coming on here doing that to nobody. Okay, now look at this so far, everyone. Look at that. That is beautiful. Damn, that did really good. I'm scared to even put anything else on it. It's so beautiful. It took my breath. I didn't think it would be this good. I never used this brush. Everyone, look at this. It's so sexy and so chic. Look, it made like a burst of something coming out of the sky. Wow. Thank you, Joanne. Look at this. Hi, Noah, honey. Wow, look at that. I'm fixing it. This looks nice. I like it just the way it is. This is a beauty, just the way it is. This is just insane. It's sexy. It's beautiful. And when I just drive it around, look at that. I can't get over this. Who's all on with me, guys? Look at this. Look at that. It takes you somewhere. In the midst of all this stopping and starting, look. That is insanely beautiful. Wow. And it takes you somewhere. My art is so mind riveting, and my mind is sharp today. I mean, it's crisp today, everybody. My intuition is just so crisp today with all this, right? Right. Look at this. Wow, you can even see it's insane today. Do I have a board behind me? Listen, look. Let's just do this. Oh my, it's beautiful. Hold on a minute. You know what I think we're going to do for tonight? That big piece of art that's going to be behind me, we're going to do it with this and that little tap. That's going to be cool. But where is the piece? Oh my God. Hold on a second, honey. Hold on. This is terrible today. This is stopping, starting, pushing, backing. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. So look at this. Sorry about that, everybody. Look at this. I had to get a board because I want to get a board. I'm going to put this over my clothes. I mean, it'll wash right out of my clothes. But I just see how it's on there already. So I'm just going to get this and just put it on here. And let's do this. This is going to be insane. Didn't it look cool? Jason, didn't it? Yes, let's see what it does on the board. I'm interested. Let's see what's on the board. That is insane. That is so insane. It's not even funny. Let's just do this. Let's see what's going to happen on the board. And see if we get that kind of gnarly effect, right? It's a splat. Exactly. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Now, I don't know, man. Albums, it does good, but I don't know about the boards, everybody. Let's see what happens on the boards. I ain't fixing it like, I don't know, on the boards. Let's see if it's going to give us that kind of grit on the boards. And that beauty, and that once I get another color added in there. Let's see if it's going to give us that real, right? Who's having a blessed Monday? Because listen, I'm happy. Or you? I'm good. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see this. Let's take it with this gray. And let's pop this. It does, yes. When you mix in that other color. Oh my word, this is beautiful. This is something like night moves or something. This is something that we do at night. It's so heavenly. Look at this. This is sexy because if you have a room to where you don't want a lot of colors overpowering and you want something real strong and deep, this right here is good for you. Look at that. Wow. This is insane. This is just riveting how it just goes around, and it's just, I want to cover that with that just sexiness. And I'm going to come up through because my palette got cleared out, my intuitive notion, and so it's so on point. It's insane, and it's beautiful. And so look at this. This is just sexy. I mean, we're going to do some really beautiful art and you can bid on the art, everybody. Just start at like $30 because it's going to take 20 or 50 because it's going to take $20 to ship it out. So let's just start this art. How about at just what? We'll start the bid at something, but it has to, tonight we're going to be fixing to do all this. But look at this. Okay, so look at this. This is really, really insane. Look at this. I don't know. We're not supposed to see it like that. But I think we're supposed to see it. I'm going to do a little bit more to this. But look at that. I'm going to put some drops up in that. I'm going to throw some drops in that. Okay, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, but look at this. Look how it's like, it's insane. It's rib. I like it, don't you? That's so, man, I gotta add something else up into that. We've got to do something else into that because that is so beautiful. I'm just gonna add a little something mystery. I don't even know. This is a mystery. Oh, okay. This is red, actually. Okay. I thought it was one of those colors that I kind of mixed up. But let me take this little tap through it and kind of just like sprinkle something out in it and see what's going on. Look at this. This is going to be beautiful. Because when you just take and you kind of sprinkle stuff out into this, it's really, I don't know, this little tap, it's going to do something. And you take and you just wind that tap around. Whew. And that's beautiful. And I don't even know. I'm just letting this tap just do the work, everybody. I'm not doing anything. I'm just taking it to wherever it wants to go. And that's the beauty of the tap. Even with the little one, it's just guiding me around this board. And that's just powerful, you know? And look how powerful this is. And when you just take it up like that, look at that. I mean, I just put some stank up into it. Look. I like that. It's so powerful, but then it shows you something. Look at that. I don't even know how we're supposed to see that. Look at this. And it's just racing across there. It's incredible. I like it, but I'm gonna kind of just tap that out a little bit. And tap that right into it. And tap that right into it. And make it kind of just breeze into that. And it's just going up. And it's just showing us this beautiful, like it just went up and out, around and down. I love that. It's just so, it's so beautiful because it flared out. And it took and just went on its way. Look at that, everyone. It just went over and out, and it just, I like when it just takes its own course. Because that's the beauty of the tap, is when you can just let your mind just go like that and just let it wander around the board with just finesse, right? Because that's the beauty of a picture. Look at that. Now see how much, look at that. It's so riveting. It's so intriguing. It took your mind on this ride for today. Look at this. That is, do you like that? Yes, this one is twisted. And you got to step back and kind of put a little bit more stank up. When you're using these little ones, if you're amateur doing this, I don't recommend you using the little tap unless you're just filling in, because you're gonna have to work, right? But when you're just, oh my God, goodness day. Yeah, got it, waiting. I'm great, I can laugh at this stuff. Okay. Yes, this one. Yes, Jason, look. That one is, let's see it this way, everybody. I'm sorry. It's just my hands are so slippery from the, whoa. Now that has my mind twisted. Look at that. That is twisted right there. Which way do you like it? This is really twisted. It's almost like you're seeing a guy. You see? And then even an alien down here. Do you see that, everyone? It's like there's a guy up here, but then there's an alien face in the midst of all that. Sorry, everybody. You can come back. I love you. Look at that. That is this is interesting, definitely. Yes, absolutely. Look at this one. Is Noah on? Look at this one, everybody. Because you really see something, it's telling something. Definitely. I love this one. So that's a good one for tonight. We're gonna see, the albums. I gotta bring the albums in from the Jeep because I need to scratch so many up that it's not even funny. I have to scratch a whole bunch of albums up for tonight. So I just came on just to do this little all right, everybody. It's just before the grinder starts and stuff, but all right, everybody, have a blessed day, and I'll see you later on tonight. Don't forget to come back tonight at 8:30. You don't want to miss a thing. The art is going to be unreal tonight. You seeing those taps right now? The unbelief. I love yous, everybody. I'll see you later tonight at 8:30. You don't want to miss a thing.